and welcome to this edition of EMS Now Up Close. I'm Eric with EMS Now, and it's my pleasure today to once again speak with Roberto Gatti. Roberto is the founder and chief executive officer for Delvitech. And Delvitech, as we all know, is one of the leading inspection companies in the electronics manufacturing space. Um, Roberto, it's good to see you again, sir. Thank you for coming on.
My pleasure, Eric. My pleasure. It's my pleasure to see you again and to be here, just giving you all the best of information about Delvitech and our products.
Yeah, excellent. No, I appreciate that. Now, I know that you will be exhibiting at the Apex Expo again in a little while, and this will be your second year doing that, if I'm not mistaken. So I wanted to get an update on your solution and what people can expect to be seeing when they come see you at the trade show here on March, 18th and 19th, and 20th, excuse me. Um, so let's start. You always make a distinction that I think is really important, and that is that your systems are technology platforms. They're not just machines. Kind of explain what you mean when you say that, because I think that's a good distinction.
Yeah, that's quite an important distinction. When we created the Delvitech technology, we based the developments on a lot of experience in this field. And we wanted to create something that is really breakthrough and that is totally different from what is available in the market.
Mhm.
If you look outside, there are a lot of very good companies, fantastic companies as competitors who created a lot of different products. And if you look at Delvitech, if you go on the website of Delvitech, you will not find 10 or 20 machines. You will simply find two machines that are identical and that are using the same software, the same optical head, and that's a platform. So in Delvitech, the word post-paste, pre-reflow, post-reflow, it's an obsolete word. We have a platform that is capable to perform any type of inspection independently from where you want to use it. And it's giving, in my opinion, a very good result in terms of detectability and false course rate due to the fact that the systems are totally AI native. So when we created this technology, it was clear that we wanted to get something outperforming in terms of detectability, and we wanted to give something that would have made our customers very happy to use because the systems would have been totally scalable and flexible and not connected to a single inspection model. So when the system has been created, we started with the complete AI native solution, and surrounding this AI native, we created an optical head capable to acquire images of any type, not only with 3D, but also with the characteristics of the images, like shadowing or like brightness, so on. And we immediately understood that the amount of data that we had to treat were really a lot. So we decided to create and to shape a complete technology surrounding the optical head and the software to make sure that we could work with a speed of acquisition that is quite above 140 gigabit per second right now.
Yeah.
This is basically the solution we created, and we will be, as you said, available at the Apex show at booth 2127, and we will be exhibiting our platform. Our platform will be consisting of one Atom system that is the system right now in the market capable to inspect components up to 12 or 14 centimeters high, capable to inspect boards with multi-level. So the Z-axis is very variable, so it can give a very good inspection performance on a board where there is another board mounted, or on a board where you needed to inspect at different levels. We will also exhibit two Horus systems that, as I mentioned before, we use the same identical software over the Atom, the same identical optical head, but these systems are more useful if you wanted to go to high volume production or high mix, and you do not get very tall components, and you do not get the problem of inspecting at the different levels. This we will exhibit. We will also exhibit our offline programming station and the complete tools that are needed to run this type of systems in very high-end automotive lines or very high-end mobile phone lines. And so.
Okay. Okay, you said a lot there, so I'm going to dig into some of that if you allow me. See, and I think, first of all, what I wanted to jump at is you say that you're able to inspect any type. Well, let me start first. The positioning of the platform is variable. So like you indicate, instead of being a dedicated machine for a particular function, it can be set at various different places along the line. Can it also go post reflow?
Yeah, let's say that this is a platform that can perform in a post-paste solution, or in a pre-reflow solution, or in a post-reflow solution, as well as in an underfill glue detection, as well as in encapsulation glue detection, as well as in a mechanical detection. So if there are mechanical objects on the board, you can detect with the same platform. You can also inspect glass. You can also inspect very particular LEDs with different sensors, colors. So it's a platform that basically gives the option to the customer, to the end user, to not care of what they want to do. So they simply buy one platform, and wherever they have an issue in production, independently from the position, they can really set it up there.
Yeah. And it's really the combination of both the AI and the hardware that makes the magic happen, so to speak, right? I mean, because you're capturing, as you indicated, a lot of data very quickly and analyzing that also very quickly. So speak to the strength of that.
Yeah, that's correct. Let's say that at the Apex exhibition, we will show our training manager tool. This training manager really gives the best of our AI. So it's a tool that enables the customer to bring any type of object on the board. This object could be not in a library. You want to identify this object and inspect it. So basically, we use a tool that allows to train the neural network on this tool, learn it, and later on do the inspection completely automatically using AI. So AI is not only a feature in our machine, is the real core of the platform. So this AI is embedded in the system and is totally integrated, and it really allows the customer to obtain the best when he has to do a program, to obtain the best when he has to do a detectability, knowing that doing detectability does not only mean get the best in quality in terms of detection, but it also means to get the best in terms of false cause rate. So the more you produce, the more the system understands, learns, and gets higher detectability and lower false cause rate.
Now, I think I read somewhere that your system also, if you have it in a customer, say an EMS with multiple facilities using that platform, that system can speak through the neural network with each other about and share and learn from each other. Is that correct?
This is totally correct. This is another very important USP that we do have. That is the capability of our systems to talk together. So when you have three systems in a line or more, they are talking together to get the best in terms of inspection quality. But the most important feature is the fact that everything the systems are learning is going inside different neural networks. These different neural networks are the real experience of the production of the customer. The moment our customer is producing, for example, in California, and they need to enlarge their production, opening another plant in Texas or another plant in India or somewhere else, they can simply connect the new inspection system in the new plants to this neural network, and automatically all the experience that these platforms did in the plant of California will be transferred to the other systems. And again, all the systems together will keep on feeding the neural networks, and the neural networks will keep on feeding back quality inspection characteristic on the different systems throughout the world.
Yeah. No, that's excellent. That's I can see that being an important feature for EMS companies as they're ramping with clients and supplying them from various locations. Now, you use the term a couple times. You use the AI native, the AI core, which I'm assuming it all refers to the same thing, which is that AI, you started with AI, you didn't come and apply AI to the machinery after the fact. Is that correct?
This is totally correct. So when we started the development of our platform, one of the first things we developed were the neural networks to be used. So surrounding AI and the neural network, we created the complete NAITH software. That is our main software based on microservice technology. AI is not an add-on feature. It's real embedded. It's a real native. Then we can use the word native. We can use AI core. It doesn't change so much. Let's say that whatever happens surrounding the system is in any case based on intelligence. It's not something that comes simply from a mathematical function.
Yeah. I like the imagery that your marketing lady put forth on this, that it's like having sugar in the cake batter or adding sugar on top of the cake once it's taken out of the oven. And I think that really elicits kind of the imagery of how this evolves or how this is done.
Yeah, this is really correct. If we give a look to the complete world of AOI, we see all companies talking about AI. And typically they take some AI feature and they try to put it on their technology. And this to us is like putting sugar on the cake. Okay? And you get a specific result like sugar on a cake. But when you put sugar inside the cake, the taste is totally different.
Yeah.
Okay? And you cook the cake with the sugar inside. So what we did, we prepared the technology, basing everything on AI. And this is the result we got. Something that is fully integrated, that is performing very well. It's extremely fast and it's extremely precise. This is a big difference. Sometimes, to be honest, Eric, it's very difficult to explain our customers the difference. Okay, and we are compelled in a lot of different situations to let our customer try the platform. If they try the platform, if they work on the platform for a few hours, they immediately understand what it means to have AI native or what it means to get AI as a simple add-on option to the complete software.
Yeah. Good. Yeah, and I wanted to ask you about that because I think that those tests, and I don't know what at Apex, obviously they can see a demonstration being done there, but you also have the ability, and I know that last year you opened up the subsidiary in North America here in Texas, where I happen to live, and so people can come in there with their products and do demos on their own boards and their own things. Is that correct?
This is totally correct. Let's say that at the exhibition, as I mentioned, we have 3 platforms, and customers can come, can take a look at the systems, can play on the system together with our application engineers, can get the feeling of the system itself. But after the exhibition, everyone is invited to come to our facility in Dallas, where we have both the Horus and the Atom systems, and our customers can come, can test the system, can bring their own boards, can come with their own software database from the CAD systems and so on, and together with our application engineers, they can build the inspection recipe that I point out. The inspection recipe will be identical. It doesn't matter if it is SPI, pre-reflow, post-reflow. It's one program for everything, and they can really touch with their hands what it means to have one program for everything, and what it means to feed the neural network, what it means to get information back from the neural network, and they can experience what it means to work with such an optical head to get, in my opinion, fantastic 3D images.
Yeah. The other thing I wanted to ask you about too is I know that in October of last year you were successful in closing your Series B round that gave an infusion of cash, which I think gives confidence from the market in the solution that you've brought forth, but it also should, give you resources to expand. Speak about what this does for Delvitech.
Yeah, let's say that in October we have completed a Series B fundraising that we more or less stopped at the value of roughly $44 million. We could probably gather much more money, but we felt it was not the case. We are using that capital right now to enlarge our organization throughout the world. We are now setting up a new salesman in between the EMEA region, the United States, Mexico, India, and some other places in Asia. We are willing to have a stronger application engineers organization, because as you can imagine, we are increasing in a very severe way the amount of systems we are selling throughout the world. So we need more people to support. And on the other side, we are investing heavily to get a new production facility for mass volume production, because right now the facility we have in Switzerland that has a production capability of roughly 200 machines per year is by far not enough for what is the market request that we just had.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, that sounds like the money is being put to good use, and it's those are good problems to have, right? That what you're having to manage there. I like that.
Yeah, let's say it's a good problem. It was painful in the beginning because the technology was very different from what available in the market. So a lot of customers were willing to touch before taking decisions. It's also happening right now, but it's happening on a multitude of customers. So what we are experiencing is a fantastic growth in different areas, and we are getting more and more customers willing to select this technology. Of course, we are entering at some important key accounts. So when you enter these key accounts, you're talking about volumes in terms of sales. And for this reason, we are enlarging our organization to be prepared to support important key accounts and also to produce and deliver important quantity of machines.
Mm-hmm. Very good. And like I said at the beginning, we're doing this in advance of Apex, which is coming up soon. Delvitech will be exhibiting there at booth, I believe, 2127, you had said. And you will have all of the machines there and demos being run and the ability to engage with yourself and the other people to explain the machines.
Correct. Let's say that we are more than willing to welcome our customers. That will be a great opportunity for our customers to give a look at the platform, understand the way the systems are mechanically built, because it's very important to show our precisions in terms of mechanical construction that goes down to 0.1 microns in terms of handling. And it will be very important to show our customers the optical head. They will get a lot of fun because the optical head is really to the extreme of the technology. Mm-hmm. And in parallel, it will be a good opportunity to play a little with our software that is different from what you can see everywhere. It's very exciting to use. Mm-hmm. It's a brand new technology. So people in production will get some fun working on neural network and making sure that they understand what it means to play with a neural network, what it means to learn, what it means to get feedback, to get a better test. And let's say this is a good opportunity. Even if a customer will have half an hour to stop there, it will be an important moment. Then, as you said, after the exhibition, it will be possible to spend hours in front of the system at our premises in Texas. But the exhibition will be a good, let's say, a good point to start.
It's a good starting point. Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, Roberto, I appreciate your time today, explaining again and getting us a little excited for what's coming up in Apex. I think it'll be a good show. And I wish you success, and hopefully we can do this again in the future.
Absolutely, Eric. I thank you a lot, and I thank all people who will be listening to this interview. And it will be a pleasure to welcome you, as well as all customers coming to the exhibition, to our booth. I will personally be there, and I will shake hands with everybody, and I will try to give the best information about our technology and let them judge if they feel that this technology is really so nice as I'm saying, or if there's any type of concern.
Very good. Thank you, sir. And so it's Delvitech at Apex, booth number 2127. Invite you all to go see them. Thank you. Thank you, Roberto. See you at the show.
Thank you. Ciao.
Thank you, sir.
Everybody.
Bye-bye.